and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Alex Wood. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for...
Here's a Pirates lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter. Akil into left center for a base hit. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to field. There's a
runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late. Bounce to the right. Diaz. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Justin Steele. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
The wind of the pitch. Yeah, there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This one popped up. Hayes should have this one. Nabs it. And there's one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Steele measures 6 feet 2 inches. 205 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, he scores to tie it up. It's 1-1. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Brown, the runner at first with two gone. That's a laser base hit. Around third. The relay to the plate. He will score. It's 2-1.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man on second, two down. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Inning. Second inning set to go. Now batting key Brian Hayes. And that one hammered for Armstrong. Going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Doesn't stop. Heads for home.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
McCutcheon on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's out.
Clearly right there trying to set themselves up for a big inning, try to get two runners in the scoring position with nobody out. I mean, that could explode right here, but just didn't work right there. Thrown out at second base. They still got a chance though with this runner at third. Got to execute. Don't waste this opportunity.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One and two here, and that's in the dirt. And that skips into dirt. And here's a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball four. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. One down. Now it's the shortstop, Kyron Paris.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. High fly ball out towards left field. And that one is out of here. Kyron Paris with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Bounce to the left side. A sliding stop. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Cannonball coming. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on. We head to the bottom. The second, Aledmys Diaz now. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Digging in for Oakland, Darryl Hernandez. And that one sliced foul. Steele, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Rosario tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Nick Allen stands in now and watches strike 1. That one lifted to left. Reynolds gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in the East Bay, on to the 3rd inning. Brian Reynolds here. On the ground to the left. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Pretty nice play there. Akil Baddoo, the next Pirate to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Charlie Blackmon. To the right side. Brown takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Mike Clevenger, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Here's Oakland's DH, Esteury Ruiz. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Out to center. Baddoo sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. This one in the air, right field. Blackmon makes the grab. 2 down. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Brent Rooker. That one hit to right. Blackmon on a dead sprint. Makes the sliding grab.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end. Reels that one in.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Key Brian Hayes. Back to the mound. It hit him. He won't get back to first in time, and he's on at first. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
The flip to Diaz for one. On to Brown, it's two. Oops, he came home with it. Up next for the Pirates, Kyren Paris. 0-1 there.
One ball.
Hayes at third with two away. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that will end the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Seth Brown. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Brown goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
The 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with two strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
The Pirates up by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's a base hit. Here's Miguel Andujar. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the pitch. On the ground right side, into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. And it's Aledmys Diaz. In the air out to center, on the move. Squeezes it, the throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Hernandez in the box now, takes strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Caught him looking for the K. A's strand a couple. They trail it here, 4-2. Back here in the East Bay. Ready now for the 5th inning. So here's Wade now. Wood back to work. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And now the lefty makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. The 0-2. And it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So man aboard, Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one not close. Ball 1. On the ground, and that's just foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Back in Oakland, here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Right side, Rosario. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's. And there's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Left field, Reynolds trying to get there. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lulling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. So they turn things over to the righty, number 69. Been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year. Blackman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Mason Miller up and throwing. Swing and a ball popped up. Allen in position. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Andujar hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew McCutchen getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Rooker, long run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And the righty deals. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Brown in the box again. Takes a strike. Ripped to the left center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Center field. Baду on the move towards the infield. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Andujar stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Steps off and looks to first. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. With the tying run at the plate, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one in the air center field. Settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that. And welcome. Back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. This one lifted in the air, left field. Andujar makes the grab, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. So the lineup flips over. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Hammer, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, in the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Jabot.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Aledmys Diaz now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's. That one's in there, 0-1.
There it was, 0-0. Here it is, hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Goes down looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And fires in a fastball at 95. Popped up. And he makes the grab. That is the inning. Back in Oakland, new inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Line drive. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Akil Baddoo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Reynolds on at first, nobody out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Rips that one to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out easily.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That one ripped. For Armstrong. Makes the grab.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Pinch hitter coming on, Jake Fraley. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away for him. Did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Number 5, Andy.
Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and that's a 2-out double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game to stay.
On to pitch now for Oakland, Mason Miller.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's now a 6-run lead. So the batting order turns over. Now a chance for Lamont Wade Jr. Miller keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Last half of So remaining in the game defensively, Andy Rodriguez. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Ruiz leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next up for the A's, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, Paris. Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Brent Rooker digs in now. First pitch, not close.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. That one out to right. And that's the inning.
Don't be going up to stop. This is a Grenada. Send my father to the war. But now I'm so glad. Take my sister Bill's hands and we cross the strata.
We go to the 9th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ahmed Rosario.
The second baseman.
Miller back to work. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just about got it out of here down the line to left, so I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Akil Baddoo. Now a screamer into the outfield, and a base hit. And now a wide throw to third.
pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a pitch. Double steal. Lined, and that's a base hit. One run is in. Runners on the corners with one gone. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's now 10-2. First and second, one out. Now it's the DH, Jake Fraley. The walk and a run scored his first time. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one fouled off. Blackman at third. Hayes on second. Fraley over at first with one away. Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an arc.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kyren Paris. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and fouls one off.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
On the ground to short, Allen. They take the force out, and that's the third out. They strike. Bottom of the ninth, and here's the first baseman, Seth Brown. The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball left side. Zips it to first, and the leadoff man retired here in The ninth.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And that's in there for strike one. The A's with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates slug their way to a win in this one.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.